So here's a fighter that a lot of people have been talking about here during fight week, really just because of the nature of his skill set. I haven't seen much in terms of a glaring weakness on film. Your thoughts?
It doesn't seem like there is. You know, when you're watching the film and you're critiquing him, there's not much to critique. When you're trying to break down where the weaknesses are, there aren't many. The guy can wrestle, he can grapple, he's got tremendous cardio, great top control, insane durability. He's got it all. He's one of the best mixed martial artists we have seen come on the scene for a long time. But he's got to continue to prove it if he wants to stay where he is right now in the UFC.
And perhaps his greatest asset, at least thus far, has been his instinctual nature in the octagon, right? Just knowing which skill to employ at the right time. And certainly he's got essentially every skill you would want in an MMA arsenal. So here he is, the former two-time UFC light heavyweight title challenger, Alexander Gustafsson. There was some retirement talk a few years ago, but he seems to have his head screwed on right now. Came back with that huge knockout of Glover Teixeira not all that long ago that many argue was the best performance of his UFC.
Yes, and I'm glad that Alexander Gustafsson is still here.
Yeah.
Because why would you leave when you still are so valuable to everything that happens in the UFC light heavyweight division? A very, very skilled striker. Underrated wrestling, has scored takedowns on some of the best wrestlers the UFC light heavyweight division has ever seen. Tall, big, great cardio, a fantastic fighter is Alexander Gustafsson.
And he's going to hang around at least long enough to realize a third crack at that elusive UFC light heavyweight title. Alexander Gustafsson, one of the most beloved fighters in all of MMA, yet again back on the proving ground tonight. Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Atomic Alonzo Menifierd. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Alexander Gustafsson.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight.
Good.
Well, here he is, folks, as good as any striker in this UFC light heavyweight division. 8 career wins in round 1, 10 career wins by knockout. And a versatile striker, too. He can beat you with kicks, with knees, with elbows, with his fists. A lot of different weapons in the arsenal of the mauler, Alexander Gustafsson.
Nice punch to the head. Over and over, he is landing punches to the head. Oh, big elbow.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Fast pace here in the early going. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Gustafsson. Big knee there. Man, not sure if there was a gentleman's agreement for no feeling out there. Oh, he dove with the punch and he lands. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
That was a slick transition.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Getting him on here.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Big shots landed by him now. Oh, he's got his back. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground. Trying to set up a submission now. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight.
end of the fight. It's over.
You need to work on this position.
Oh, what a way to escape.
Look at him shove the elbow up, John. Break the lock and back his back to defend.
Hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Gustafsson. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Gustafsson's able to switch his stance here. We'll see how the defense responds. Oh, how technical is that? Nice straight punch.
Oh, nice.
"15 seconds remain in the round. Five minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn. The round is over. You see there's a cut above his eye, sustained in that round. And now the cut man comes in. He'll have 60 seconds to try to close it up and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, let us get you some replays from that previous round. He certainly got a lot done on the feet, and as such, he has opened up a pretty significant gash above his opponent's eye.
Yeah, it was a buildup. He just kept popping him. He kept hitting him until something opened him up. And now he can see the damage that he's inflicting. Nothing feels better to a fighter than to see the person wearing your work. That is exactly what's going on right now.
And the cut man is not the only one that is going to keep an eye on that wound as this next round gets underway.
Good stick. Beautiful body kick.
Oh, roundhouse kick lands.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Oh, continuing to attack the head as that's diving.
You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
Nicely done. Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Alexander Gustafsson.
Now he's going full mount. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Changes his stance. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight. Oh, nice level change.
2 minutes remain in the round.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, Gustafsson's has got full mount now, and very effective with the ground and pound.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Gustafsson. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for. Another one!
Oh, heavy shots raining down. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Nice positional control here. Good work from the top here by Alexander Gustafsson. All right, that's the end of round number 2. Wow, what a round it was. There's the horn. 2 knockdowns. Certainly a 10-8 is plausible. We'll see if his opponent can make some adjustments here. It's going to be tough.
J.A., I thought it was over.
Yeah.
I thought it was over. I was yelling, it's over, it's over. After the first knockdown, dude gets up and gets knocked down again. He understands now he has a very tough competitor in front of him, but he needs to stay patient, go find another big shot, be confident in knowing that eventually the finish is going to come.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Big shot to the head.
And blocks the shot there.
And that's danger in the engagement there.
Oh, big one! And now the jab gets through. Just unable to quite find that range. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
It's done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Gustafsson's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming. He hurt him again.
Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head.
Oh, he got a choke.
That guillotine is tight.
You better protect your neck when you're fighting this guy because he's got the guillotine locked in. But if you...
What a fight! What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's going to be on fire.
He got to his position. He found the submission. He squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 7 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by tap out, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson.
Man, so with an entire nation on his back, Alexander Gustafsson gets the job done yet again. When he puts it all together, there may be no more exciting fighter on this UFC roster. You got to think before his career is said and done, Gustafsson will eventually be belted with that elusive